Hello, Teacher Amanda here. I wanted to give you a different perspective, I think, on the interview. So a lot of people assume that they have to do a live interview. Well, recently they've had the opportunity for you to have a live interview or a recorded interview. And people have been curious, does it matter if I do a live one? Do I have a better chance of getting the job? Not necessarily. I did a recorded interview. Once you pass the initial basic information application, you have the opportunity to choose a live, that's option 1, or 2 is recorded demo. Let me tell you why I would do a recorded demo. So, I originally did a recorded demo because I was so nervous. Many of you are nervous. It's new. The VIPKID would like things done a certain way. Once you get that, it's very formulaic and you'll be good. So I was just really nervous about speaking to someone and just crashing and burning. So I decided to do a demo. Number 1, I was nervous. Number 2, I could choose my own time. If I wanted to do it at midnight one night because I felt ready, fine. If I wanted to do it in the middle of the day when I finally felt comfortable, fine. I didn't have to worry about, oh no, I have to be ready by 3 a.m. and not sleep well. No, you get your rest. It's very nice. I will say I heard back very quickly, like not even a day, not even half a day. It was a few hours later. They had already reviewed it and said that I passed. So it just took a whole load off my shoulders. Number 3, and this one is a big one that most people do not know about. So I asked some people who did live interviews, were you invited to a hangout session after your interview? And they all looked at me like, what are you talking about? So, I found something really good. On the recorded interview, since you have not spoken face-to-face with someone in Beijing, they invite you to a hangout session. What's a hangout session? Well, a hangout session is through this program called Zoom, and they do a lot of training and things on that platform. Well, basically it's like a Skype Hangouts kind of thing. So what happens is I was under the impression from the email that it would be me directly with one person. And I was nervous again. I was really nervous. That didn't happen. So I signed in 10 or 15 minutes before my time. You sign up, you're given options of when to do it. I think mine was like 7 p.m. Central Time. You're given days, like 3 days with options for the hangout session. Again, according to whatever schedule you're on. Let me tell you, it was awesome. So I get there and I see all these other people's names and I'm like, oh my gosh, is this a bunch of people in Beijing and they're all going to talk to me? I was kind of getting worked up. And then I realized, oh wait, no, they're American. So they were applicants just like me who passed their recorded demo. How cool. So we chatted. You video chat with them, you can type, whatever, but you can sit there and talk and have a conversation. So we were talking about, what are you going to do for your mock class? I'm looking at the materials and I'm confused on this slide. Or we would talk and look at each other's classrooms and, oh, that's a good idea, or whatever, bounce ideas off each other. with people who are going through what I was going through. Oh, what a load off. It was so nice to meet other applicants. And then the man in Beijing, who was our teacher, he came on and he had a presentation. Well, the presentation was the basics of the company, stuff you can find online, and that you'll be trained on. But, it's your pay, it's what are the work hours, what are the peak hours, blah, 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 explaining basics of the company. So he did that. That was pretty brief, maybe a few minutes. And then he said, I'm going through the mock class. Ask me your questions. What? Awesome. So he would go through the slides and we could ask him anything. I don't get this slide. What are we supposed to do? What about if I tried this? And he would say, oh, no, I would do it this way. Or, yeah, that sounds good. It was awesome. He was so helpful, and so were the other applicants. So that really, I felt like, was a step up that the live interview people didn't get, because you feel alone and, oh man, I don't know exactly what to do. But just talking it through with someone, oh, it was gold. It was so awesome. So that was really, really helpful. And those are 3 reasons why I loved having a recorded interview. 1 is because I was super nervous to speak to someone. 2, I could do it whenever I felt ready and bite the bullet and just go in. And 3, you get a hangout session with someone from Beijing and other applicants that you can speak to. So I would highly, highly recommend it. If you want some help and some tips, or just want to bounce ideas off, you can look below and use my referral link, and it will send me your information. If you've already applied and have not used a referral link, my code is also below, and I would love to help you. Again, Teacher Amanda. Goodbye.